Now let us talk about communication. The importance of written communication. There are two main types of communications: verbal communication and non-verbal communication without using spoken words. In the recent past, we have witnessed a big change in the mediums of communication, which have rendered new speed to communication like never before. Because of this, written communication has assumed a lot of new importance. The exchange of any information or message in a written form is written communication. Easiest to cite and very much a major part of our daily lives is mobile chatting. WhatsApp, Hike, Messenger, all are examples of written communication. Here are the medium of writing is changed to digital instead of pen and paper, but it is written communication nevertheless. Letter writing is the main example of written communication. Earlier, it used to be letters to convey messages. Until the 90s, people used to write love letters to each other. This also comes under written communication. Sending letters or mailing them is also written communication. They also sent written notes, greeting cards, etc. These were also different forms of written communication. Though letters are no longer sent, corporates still resort to written communication in official documents. All important transactions also need to be conveyed and recorded in the form of written documents. Another form of written communication is the email. The email is an important medium in a professional setup. Email is also a very much approved tool of official correspondence accepted in any business transaction. This written communication starts even before one embarks on a job or profession. It begins in the form of a job application and resume, which is emailed, which eventually turns into official correspondence once the job or profession starts. In the email, you are professionally requesting the receiver to view your resume. Additionally, email is the mode of banking, payments, and various apps that have become the mantras of today's life. Today's era is the electronic era. Many a government correspondence is also via email. The language in job applications should be polite and courteous, so as to steer clear of any misunderstanding or a reason for your losing out on some good opportunity. The initial correspondence in a profession calls for a dialogue with various people in diverse fields related to the profession, mostly on email. In this, the language and tone should be extremely practical and businesslike. Care should be taken that there are no petty spelling or grammar mistakes. The proposal should be put forth in precisely phrased words, avoiding verbosity, and the words should be phrased properly. It should be attractive and right on the target. As it achieves so many important goals, along with spoken and non-spoken communication, the written communication is of paramount importance. Email has a standardized professional language, which should be practiced for business transactions. The 7 steps to winding up any communication are also applicable to written communication. Here too, the reply the sender gets to his email marks the completion of it. Now, this reply does not need to be in email format, but any other medium is fine. Let us explain this with an example. Medha and Nisha are colleagues at the same office. Medha: Dear Nisha, with this email, I would like to inform you about the Friday meeting scheduled at 11:30 a.m. See you there. Nisha got the mail but replied on the telephone. She conveyed to Medha that she will not be able to come on Friday via the phone. She said, Hello Medha, you have informed me about the Friday meeting, but I cannot attend it. Sorry, please excuse me. Thank you. Like email, often our work is done using social media apps, which are also called messenger apps. These are most useful and hence most popular. Unlike in an email, you are not expected to use business language here. In fact, the language here should be completely informal. It is communication nevertheless. A bigger example of written communication is an advertisement, also a notice, declaration, etc. Two are forms of written communication. Here, words and pictures are used artistically to convey the content or message. To complete the communication, the message needs to be conveyed to the individual or group. Only then it will be considered completed.